your official home for everything CORT. You're tuned in to the fastest show in sim racing, the CORT Report, your one-stop shop for news pertaining to the CORT Trading Paints Championship Series, the CORT National Series, and anything else happening in the world of CORT. And now, the two guys who will bring it all to you, David Amboys and John Dragonetti.
Con los terroristas.
And do the Harlem Shake.
Okay, welcome to the CORT Report.
My Tourette's was acting up.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
It's okay.
It is February 19th, 2013. CORTRacing.com is the place. And, hey, let's talk some CORT. John Dragonetti next to me as always.
I do not have Tourette's, and neither does David, just so we're on the record as clearing that up.
Nope. And we're recording this on Tuesday night. And as a little bit of an experiment for us, I am watching the University of Northwestern Ohio Battle of the Beach that is occurring on the Speed Channel right now. It's the best modified drivers and best Canon drivers. Yes,
Sorry,
best,
I had a
quote
cough.
unquote. And we are recording this. They have just hit halfway in the first feature of the event tonight, which is the modifieds. And yeah, they have 7 cautions.
9.
9 cautions. So, as an experiment, anytime that we see a caution happen, we will cut in and tell you there has been another caution. It won't make any sense if you're listening to this after the race, which is everyone, but we just figured it's our nice way of being a public service announcement to assist our listenership.
That, and so we can agree with that ginger guy.
Yes.
Brad Sweet.
Yeah. Well, Brent Sweet's not ginger.
Brent Sweet.
No.
Oh, I'm thinking of...
You're thinking of Husby.
yeah, well, that and the D that drives for Junior.
Who?
The guy,
Cole Witt?
Yep, Cole Witt.
Cole Witt. No. But no, Brent Sweet is far from ginger. Brent Sweet is a boss.
I
B-A-W-S-E.
got confused.
CORT National Series. Went to Talladega on Wednesday. And
You're snoring. You're snoring again.
What?
You're snoring again.
CORT National Series. Went to Talladega. You guys dominated.
Sorry.
No cautions. First time ever in CORT history we have a race on an oval with no cautions. John Dragonetti, you took the win. You worked with Dakota Earman, and you guys were 1-2 from the start, and that's how it ended.
It was fun for us, at least. You know, just halfway through there, I had to turn music on because I seriously thought I was going to fall asleep. But that was fun from my point of view. I know you guys hated it, but it was. I had fun. I liked it. I don't know what to do with my hands now. Yeah.
No, but honestly, I had a good run. Julian finished 3rd, and I finished 4th, and Cody McCorkle probably was going to be able to get a top 5 if he didn't run into issues coming into pit road on his final stop. But it was still a really good run for the D3 group, and looking forward to Chicago next week. Husby finished 5th. He ran into an issue when his partner that he was going to work with, Pete Angamanis, blew up halfway through the event.
Yeah, I still even don't know entirely what happened. That was one of the most random blow-ups I think we've had all year, especially in the National Series, because we've had pretty good engine reliability up to that point.
Yeah, and honestly, you got to thank our group over there at Chevrolet for supplying really good engines to everyone and every one of the teams. so far, and they've done a really bang-up job on that. Matt Trace came home 6th, Kyle Young 7th, Cody McCorkle 8th, Will Roberts 9th, Joseph Cervone 10th.
Yeah, pretty much everyone that finished between 5th and 10th at one point or another got mired down by either having a bad pit stop, speeding on pit road, or just lost their drafting partner. So that's pretty much why everyone 6th or 5th or 5th, from 5th and 6th on back or more than one lap down.
Yeah, it was a definite kind of rough patch there. There were indeed some exits. Matt Harrington, unfortunately, wasn't able to finish the event again. That guy's got some bad luck.
Yeah, we've been having some electrical issues with the ECU box, and unfortunately it bit him again. So we should probably look into that. I know I heard Earman's engine was sputtering at one point, so we gotta fix that like ASAP.
Absolutely. And you know what? I'm just gonna let you in on a little tip. I was walking up pit road before the event, and I saw him tossing water on his engine and all the electrical parts, and I was going, Matt, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, this is gonna make me go faster. And we were like, okay.
It's the holy water.
Yeah, so maybe you should talk to him about that.
I don't think he understands the concept that wiring and water's plus they do not mix well.
No, they do not. Chris Sweat came home 12th. He had an interesting reason for not finishing the event.
Oh yeah, he was babysitting between driving the car and then watching that kid who was pretty much of age, which made no sense.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna BS you with a BS reason as to why Chris Sweat had to leave the race early. He didn't run into trouble. He didn't have an issue. He just had to go and babysit a kid.
Which makes no sense. It's probably the funniest excuse, but I love it.
It's not as bad as when we were CASCOR and we had a driver, I'm going to name names, Austin LaPlante, who specifically ran races despite the fact that he knew he had to go to bed at 9:30 and still ran the races. And we wrapped up usually around 10:30, and it would be hilarious because I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like the kid. So every time that we were running, and this is back when I wasn't an admin, so I could be a dick. And we're running at I think it's Bristol, and we're just running, and I just go, "Hey Austin, it's 9:30," and it was only like 9:15, and he parked, and it was great.
My God, that's messed up.
Oh, trust me, this is that's for another day. But there are so many times where I think he got banned from CASCOR for his own safety. Like, I've never seen someone get banned for their own safety before.
I mean, if I know the dude, like I've heard you guys talk about him, it was for his own good.
Sean Burke finished 14th. Not the run that he wanted in his second court event.
Not really sure what happened there, but I know he was struggling throughout practice. He was good up to one point, and then I guess something kind of went south with the engine, and just never was able to rebound from there.
Yeah, Pete Ngamanis, engine blow. Just been a rough beginning of the season, despite the 2 victories so far this year. It just seems to be a case of when it's good, it's good. When it's bad for the 4 team.
Or Ricky Bobby syndrome. If you ain't first, you're last.
Yeah, you could even doubt it up to that. By the way, for those wondering, the UNOH Battle at the Beach is now back under green.
Finally.
Morgan Murphy in the Dolan Bliss car came home 16th. Just not a good run for him.
Yeah, that's definitely not what he needed. I know he's trying to get some experience being one of my old PlayStation buddies, so hopefully he'll get a good run before the end of the season. Now we're hitting halfway next week? Yes, next week.
Oh, halfway point of the season already. It kind of snuck up on us. But yes, we are nearing the halfway point of the CORT National Series season. And Patrick O'Toole came home 17th.
Sucks for him.
Just not a good day for Patrick O'Toole at Talladega last week. Looking at the points real quick, the point standings. John Dragonetti extended your points lead. It's now 37 over Mike Husby in second.
I don't care about that. Average finish is back down to 2.8. Yes. That's sad when I just don't care about the point lead, but my average finish.
Oh, that's some ammunition for Mike Husby in second place. He needs to take advantage of that, Mike. Did you hear that? You don't even care about the points lead.
Come at me, bro.
Michael, he's even talking about you. Come at him.
I love you.
If not, I will, because I'm third in points. 47 back, and in the tie with Matt Harrington. So, yes. How is Harrington fourth in points?
The crap?
Good for him. I mean, even despite the electrical issues, he's hanging in there in the points battle. Cody McCorkle, fifth. CORT National Series has this upcoming Wednesday off, but we will be back in action February 27th with the CORT Target 300. Oh, by the way, caution is out at Daytona. Caution is out at Daytona. Not sure what the caution is for, but there was a caution. Target 300 at Chicago next Wednesday night, the 27th. So be sure to check that out. All right, so this is what we're going to do, John. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll talk about the CORT Trading Paints test that occurred in Brazil. Brazil Jiu-Jitsu. Over on Monday. So we'll go ahead and take a break, and we'll come back. This is the CORT Report, CORTRacing.com.
When you choose a great-tasting Miller Lite, you're choosing on taste. And that's the right choice, not the wrong choice, because right is way better than wrong. You don't try to do the wrong thing. Wrong on, brother? Back off, and I don't even know you. If someone asks you if everything's all wrong, ask them to pull your finger. Ever read the Bill of Wrongs? It was written by James Battison and John Sadams. Drawing a wrong triangle? Place this protractor at 90 degrees and sit on it. What's wrong around the corner? An 8-foot ex-con named Tiny, and he wants your wallet. That's wrong up your alley. Just like the drifter feeding moldy muffin stumps to his 13 hairless cats. Got a wrong hand man? I've got a cousin named Randall with clammy hands. The customer's always wrong? Well, that explains the waiter's creepy grin as I ate my toast. Two wrongs do make a wrong. Am I wrong? Wrong. So don't make the wrong choice. Make the right choice. And choose on taste. Triple hops brewed Miller Lite. Taste greatness. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Great beer, great responsibility.
Settle down, people. We at Duluth Trading need to come up with a name for our jeans that have extra room in the crotch to accommodate a man's business when he crouches. No bad ideas. Gibbons?
Package protector.
Too many P's.
Nard yard.
Too rhymey.
Loin layer.
Too haremy.
Coin purse. Purse.
Too redundant.
Love apple basket.
Too fruity.
Tater tots lodge.
That doesn't make any sense.
Dangler den.
I actually like that.
How about the over?
I can't believe you just said that.
Sorry.
Gooseberry surprise!
I don't even know what that means.
I know. Prune room.
Don't be ridiculous. Wait a minute. Something room.
What about ballroom?
Ballroom jeans. Mitchell, finally some good has come from you always thinking with your trousers.
Ballroom jeans from Duluth Trading. The hidden crotch gusset gives you more room so you can crouch without the ouch. Get yours at one place. DuluthTrading.com. And in case you didn't get it the first time,
DuluthTrading.com.
Hello and welcome back to the CORT Report, CORTRacing.com. John Dragonetti.
I'm still here.
He's still here. And during the commercial break, we were watching television, and we saw a GoPro commercial where a lady threw her daughter in the air with a GoPro on.
Legit.
It was possibly the most awesome thing I've ever seen.
A baby on board.
Baby GoPro stroller. Baby GoPro.
Welcome to 2013, people.
Yeah, that's better than that Harlem Shake BS that's going on. Anyways, we're not here to talk about Harlem Shake. We're here to talk to our guest that we have on the program, your teammate, John, Dakota Earman. Dakota, how you doing?
Yeah, all right. How about yourself, man?
It's good. It's good, Joe. Dakota, you joined the series at Charlotte, and ever since then, you've been a threat to win every week.
It's been a lot of fun. I've been lucky. I've had good cars. John Dragonetti's group do a great job with the cars. The crews are great. I mean, fast pit stops every time I get in there. Everything is just fantastic. I don't know. I really like the tracks we've been to, and John is just a bundle of fun to work with, and he's a lot of help.
Bundle of fun?
A bundle of fun.
I've been called numerous things. A-hole, couple B words.
Feel free, go ahead. Sorry about that.
Try to keep it PG.
Dakota, just so you know, we're watching this Battle at the Beach thing, and anytime there's a caution, we will let the people know that there has been another caution, but surprisingly, they've been greened.
Shocking.
Yeah, shocking. But yes, it's been a very interesting first few weeks for you at CORT, joining Smoke Racing, running for no points.
Yeah, I didn't think that the points were too important for me. I'm just coming, kind of looking for something to do for fun. I'm a broadcaster, so I kind of broadcast for ETV Wednesday nights, but I've been getting done. Usually I'm done right before the race, about 15 minutes or 10 minutes before practice, so I don't get much practice. I just get in there to have fun, and I've just been really lucky to get the finishes I've gotten. And I know Michigan, that track that I won at was just, it's kind of a track that I've really wanted to win at. I haven't been able to really win at yet. Officially, and now I've got it in the books. It's somewhere, and that's really cool to be able to win there.
Yeah. Go ahead. No, you go.
Right.
Wherever we're tonight, folks.
It's one of those nights. It's Tuesday. I remember you telling me before I signed you that you just really wanted to win, and I think you said the last time you won in a league race of any kind whatsoever was it Dover, like middle of last year?
Yeah, in any league I've ran in, I hadn't won since Dover in the OCRL last season. Caution's out.
Oh,
It's been a while, and anywhere I went, I was struggling, and finally got back here, and SMR guys got me back to victory lane and running top fives again. And since then, I've carried that into other leagues. I've actually, the week I first finished third at Charlotte, I went out to another league and I finished third that Sunday. The week I won, I went back out and I won the next race in that league that was around on Sunday night. So it was a really cool thing to do.
And kind of changing from messing around to like an actual legitimate question, how much of it was changing equipment, more so than maybe just like coming into someplace new? It kind of changed your mindset, and that's what really kind of propelled you back to how you're usually looking to perform.
Yeah, the atmosphere was a lot different. It kind of changed my my outlook on the races. I mean, over at OCR, it was really where I was mainly focused, and I was really looking for points or something that I just couldn't get. I couldn't get the finishes. I was just looking at the races all wrong, it seemed like, and I came over here and I'm just looking to have fun. It seems like everywhere I go now, and that's really doing me a lot of good. I'm finishing well, and I'm having a blast doing it. I'm out there. I was with Adam Berger, I believe I was it the first week, and we were having a blast going at it for so long, and I ended up coming a little short, but that was a lot of fun. I mean, every week I've had some challenge somewhere. It's been difficult to finish well, but it's been a lot of fun, and it's been really worth it to be here.
Absolutely. Hey, who gets it going for you?
Obviously, it's got to be John Dragonetti, the bundle of fun himself, as I'm saying that.
God.
The bundle of fun.
That's going to stick now.
I hope so, but fantastic with the cars and the team, and great team owner. I love chatting with him during the races. It keeps me calm and my mind kind of straightened out, I guess. And I mean, just does a fantastic job. And ETV Live being on the car, SMR, all the guys, and they gotta have. I think I shot to westhicks.net. This is a sponsor that kind of is on the car. As well as the SMRD logo. I mean, everybody, all the sponsors, and John's team and himself just do a fantastic job and get me going to where I am now.
Hey, westhicks.net. That guy's pretty good. I heard he designed a couple websites, including ours at CORTRacing.com. So He's definitely someone you want to check out if you want web work done. Anyways, Dakota, thanks for coming on, and we'll catch you around on the flip side.
Yeah, thank you guys. Look forward to seeing you guys in Chicago.
See you, bud.
All right, that was Dakota Earman. We'll be right back with more Court Report, CORTRacing.com.
Hi, Tom Bodette, doing my very first tweet, or twerp, or whatever it's called. Okay, here goes. M6 has clean, comfy rooms, numeral 4, lowest, $, of NE, nutnal chain, ampersand, I heart it, cause, and I'm out of characters. Oh, see why this is so popular. I'm Tom Bodette for Motel 6, and we'll leave the light on for you. Book online at motel6.com.
So I'm on a red-eye back from a bachelor party with my buddy Mike, who is a terrible, terrible dancer. He's actually right by... What up, Mike? Hey, dude. Yeah, this is how he dances. It's, haunting. Anyway, while I was away, the E-Trade machine, thanks Martha, worked its techno magic, triggered my stop-loss orders, saved me a pant load.
Please fasten your seatbelts.
Dad? No, Mike, that's the pilot. He's making an announcement. Dad? Ugh.
Upgrade to first-class investing technology at E-Trade.
CORT Report, CORTRacing.com. We are back. I am David Amboys. That's John Dragonetti.
Still here.
Yeah, bundle of fun, John Dragonetti here.
I hate everybody equally now.
Oh, gee. Don't worry. It's fine. It's all right. Don't worry. I'm sure no one will remember that.
Oh, yeah. Not like it's on a radio broadcast now or anything.
Like it's recorded or anything. CORT Training Paints Championship Series, as John gets a text about being called a whatever. Test in Brazil. That was fun. That was a fun little get-together. A fun little getaway from cold weather up here, and that was a ton of fun.
It really was. I mean, yeah, it was a little bit tricky trying to learn the track at first, but once you got into the groove of it, it was honestly probably one of the most fun things you've had to do all off season. And by the way, that was Wes Hicks, WesHicks.net texting me. So
Wes Hicks.
Wes Hicks.
Good guy for websites. But honestly, yes, I was a big fan of the venue, and a lot of drivers were saying that they were also fans of the track. The one concern, we're going caution again, 12th caution in the Battle of the Beach, or at the beach. One car's on fire.
Good.
That was pretty cool. No, but the Battle of the Beach had a really... Whoa, what am I talking about? No. Interlagos had a really exciting... At first, a lot of drivers were not fans of the venue, mainly because a lot of the slower corners, did not have brake marking, like no brake distance markers.
Yeah, it made it. Actually, that was probably one of the biggest things we heard complaints about, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that was the only thing that really caused people to complain about.
You know, overshooting their brake points and all that good stuff.
And for those who weren't aware of the layout, not knowing there was a turn there, that happened a couple times and in practice to comedic effect. But once the race got going, I think a lot of people really enjoyed the venue. I remember hearing Julian Medor say that the venue was it's a good track.
I mean, he's absolutely right. I mean, you really can't say anything more than that. I mean, it was a really great. I'm in college.
Yeah.
Very well designed track, and it really is fun to actually get out there and race, no matter honestly what car you're in, Indy car, F1 car. I don't know, it's just fun, and it was great.
It doesn't hurt that it's the venue for the Formula One Brazilian Grand Prix either. A really, really good run. And it was the first test of the new CORT 120 road course format too. Hour 20 races, hour 20 excitement, 120% fun. And you know what? The 16-gallon fuel cell was also pretty entertaining too. Multiple pit stops on a road course for the first time in forever.
And it honestly worked. It worked, and everyone seemed to thoroughly enjoy it.
Yeah, and you know what? Honestly, it was just a really good night all around for CORT. I mean, it was from the test race to the new road course format. By the way, for those wondering, Eric Miggy won the test, but it's not. It was a test. We were literally chatting the entire race. No one was really quote unquote taking it seriously, but it was still a fun little run around a track that I'm hearing some rumblings could fill up that June 3rd date.
Which would be interesting. Hopefully we'll get one certain track, cough cough, before then.
Yes, absolutely. Also, the team owners got together and said that they want to do another test race, and we're hearing about a place stateside, maybe mid-Ohio, being a test venue again before the off-season is done. It's just a case of finding an available Monday for us to fit in there.
Yeah, the track is very fun, so if we get a shot, I guarantee we'll probably see the same kind of stuff we saw at Interlagos last night.
Absolutely, absolutely. Moving on, we got our new Pulse of CORT. You guys can obviously tweet it at CORT World Series, at CORT Nat Series, or use the hashtag CORT Pulse. And it's mainly a trading paints edition of the CORT Report, or CORT Report / Pulse CORT, as Matt Trace and Chris Sweat have announced plans to join the Mobile One Racing team.
And that'll pay huge dividends for them. I know both of them are very strong drivers, and especially going into the next season here, I'd expect some incredibly good results from them, like without a doubt.
Absolutely. Will be interesting to see them at the ovals. The signing of Chris Sweat parted ways with what is now David Amboy's Developments in a very ugly way. It was very ugly. He just kind of took his tools and left and flipped me the bird a couple times. It was really interesting. Brings over Grime Boss, which, by the way, John, I don't know if you know this, but Grime Boss, Chris Sweat, is the only closed circuit track driver to be sponsored by Grime Boss.
Not many people can say that.
Absolutely, yes. Grime Boss has officially, unfortunately, because we love our friends over at Grime Boss, pulled out of the NASCAR Nationwide Series and sponsoring Ryan Truex. Therefore, technically, if Chris Sweat runs the new NASCAR iRacing Series running every Thursday night, then that means that Chris Sweat could say he's the only NASCAR driver to be sponsored by Grime Boss right now.
Which is pretty cool, because not many people can say that.
He should totally do that. It would be so cool. He could market himself like, oh, I'm the only NASCAR Grime Boss guy. And it would be cheaper, you know? It would be awesome.
Very.
Absolutely. The other big signing, Matt Trace. Ran 2 races to wrap up the year, but looking for a good 2013 on the ovals.
Yeah, and he was really strong in the late going there in the season last season. Wow, redundancy. So I definitely expect, again, a lot of good things out of him. I know he's got some great potential, and I would really not discount him. Wait, is that the right word?
Discount him, yeah.
Yeah, discount him out of a win next season.
No idea if he's planning on running the road courses, but if he is just running the ovals, then yeah, he'll be someone to watch out for those 9 oval dates. D3 signs Cody McCorkle. We signed Cody McCorkle. Cody, unfortunately, was released from the Bombshell E3 group, and we just decided, hey, Cody, you drive for us in the National Series. You can go ahead and drive for us in the Train Paint Series, too.
And make it more consistent.
Absolutely.
Have a little more, I guess, continuity.
Absolutely, you know, I mean, not only that, but Cody's a good kid. He's a good driver. He's learning, and hoping to see him improve in the future here. And you know, he's definitely the developmental driver here at D3, but we're working on it, and hopefully he keeps improving. And you know, we'll work with him in the future. CORT working on June 3rd date. Just want to quickly mention something about that. We will be having another administrative meeting March 11th That will be a Monday, March 11th. We will be having a meeting for CORT. That will be probably about 8 o'clock, the normal time that we normally get anything going for CORT, except for on road courses when we kick off at 7. 8 o'clock Eastern, so if you're a team owner, be there. Drive. Oh! Big caution! Big caution. Car
wow, someone's... Yeah.
Wow! And there's fire. There is fire.
They gotta get that out
yeah,
now.
Sorry, folks. We're not going to overlay the race here. That involves work. This is pretty bad.
Wow, these gotta get out.
Yeah. Welcome to the CORT Report, where we just do our own commentary over things. No, this is pretty serious.
Yeah, they're taking a long time.
Pretty quick. What?
Why do they not have a fire extinguisher?
Go!
And look at them, just nonchalantly. Go! It's on fire.
Shoot!
Whoa!
Wow! My goodness gracious! Wow, that thing's still on fire.
Come on, dudes.
This literally has the short track response time as well of a short track. This is Daytona, and it's a shorter friggin' track. Oh, good, he's out.
Jeez.
Wow, that was bad. That's probably the hotline calling saying, hey, why don't we get back to talking about CORT?
Nah, I think it's probably some.
By the way,
angry
folks, there
people.
was a caution for that. Just letting you know. No, but March 11th, we will be having a what's the word? Meeting. So be sure to come on down and talk with us, because we will be determining what that June 3rd date will be on March 11th. So be sure to check that out. Also, the 703 Racing Spring Series, that will also be kicking off this upcoming Monday. That's not too late to sign up for it. Go to 703racinganddesigns.weebly.com for the info. They kick off at Richmond, and they're running 5 ovals that we don't run in the Trading Paint Series. Richmond, Kentucky, Dover, Charlotte, and Atlanta. So 5 very interesting ovals there for the CORT drivers to take a gander on for the 703 Racing Spring Series.
It should be fun, and definitely a good way to test out some of the new stuff for the Trading Paints Season 2.
Absolutely, and you know what? These 703 races and the test races that we've done on the roadside, first at Interlagos and hopefully another one before we start Season 2, have been really exciting as far as what we can do to make the racing better. And I can already tell that our road course events are really good. And I think that it's really good. And if we have good road course events, I have a feeling that we could see more road course events in the future.
It would be nice to kind of get a little bit more, I guess, out of our comfort zone, because it usually promotes pretty good racing.
Quite frankly, I like the road courses. I honestly wasn't a big fan of them coming into when we started CORT. But the more I run them, the more I enjoy just running the Dallara at those types of places. I must have logged 5,000 miles on Dallara, it feels like now, and it just feels like a good car to run on roadies. But moving on, John, you got an announcement you want to make?
Yes, myself and Wes and everyone else at SMRD/PBI Paperborn Ideas, we are going to make a magazine for us as well. Just something to kind of thank everybody for their participation in Season 1 of the Trading Paint series, and continuing to support us through the current National Series. So we're really looking forward to start production on that incredibly soon, and it should be really interesting, honestly, to see what kind of new content and stuff we can put in there so you guys can enjoy it.
Hey John, did you know that we had a magazine?
No.
Here comes all that conversation again. We got a magazine.
I love the insider jokes.
For those who listened to us back in the old OCRL race report days, that's a reference. But yeah, where can they send you information, or advertisements, or car photos, or basically, what are you looking for this magazine?
Kind of about the same thing as before. You can email me at smokeracing20@yahoo.com. Get at me, John Dragonetti, on Facebook, or send me a private message on either iRacing or our court forums with just some very vague personal information, just like what team you're on, who you drive for, maybe just like a couple things like if you've won a race in court, or any kind of things you'd want in there about like maybe a sponsorship plug or whatever, but nothing huge, just kind of the basics. So we're kind of shooting for it because there's going to be a lot more graphically intensive content in the CORT Magazine.
Yes, absolutely. So get your information to smokeracing20@yahoo.com.
Yep.
And get that over to John and help him out, because honestly, trust me, 5 minutes of work for you guys will make this thing look really good. Because I remember the OCRL one when we were still running there, and that one was pretty good, and that was all you guys.
Yeah, we literally did that in about a month and a half. So, short time, but still came out looking really, really nice.
Yeah, so let's try and do the same. So get that information to John Dragonetti, smokeracing20@yahoo.com, or, contact him here. He's usually pretty much on TeamSpeak almost every night, so be sure to hit him up. Anyways, we've just about hit the end of our time, and believe it or not, we beat the modified race. The modified race is still going. Wow, that thing is torched. The modified race is still going on. Now they're in a red flag. So I say, why don't we get off the air and go enjoy that K&N race?
Definitely, and let's have them enjoy it also, because it's gonna be interesting as long as they don't keep any cautions.
By the way, real quick, I know we are open wheel guys here at CORT, or we should be, but I think we're all stock car guys here. Who's your pick for the Daytona 500?
Is it that obvious?
Oh, geez, Smoke Racing 20 and the guy who drives the number 14. No idea.
I'm gonna have Matt Kenseth.
Matt Kenseth?
Yeah, seriously, Matt Kenseth. He was incredibly strong in the I almost said Bud Shootout, the Sprint Unlimited. So if he can kind of replicate what he did then, and maybe get a little bit of teamwork with Hamlin, or heck, even Kyle Busch, I would definitely not count him out.
I'd like to see Kenseth win it back-to-back, two different teams. I don't think that's ever been done before. SHR looks fast. Stuart Haas looks fast. And you know what? I might get flack for this.
Don't do it.
Danica Patrick.
Nah.
Danica Patrick. Why? But I'm giving myself, since I made the rules, a second pick.
What?
And my second pick is Terry Labonte. No, honestly, my second pick, and my first pick, obviously. I want Danica to do well, but my main pick would have to be one of the Stuart Haas guys, but it's Tony Stewart. I think this is the year he finally breaks that 0-for streak in the 500 and finally wins his Daytona 500.
I really hope so. If anyone deserves it at this point in his career.
The one thing that I would be concerned, though, is the problem with Tony Stewart and all the Hendrick engines is there's a lot of Hendrick engines. I mean,
exactly.
you look at all the Hendrick drivers now. You got the 4 Hendrick Cup teams. You got Stuart Haas, which is now fielding 3 teams. You're at 7. You got Phoenix with 8, and now you've got Ganassi with 10. I mean, that's a lot of engines.
A lot of good cars, too. A lot of good drivers.
And they were even struggling with engine problems on Saturday, if you remember. Montoya blew one up in 500 practice, and Junior had issues with engines in the Unlimited. So it should be exciting. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the duels on Thursday, and man, NASCAR's back. It's awesome. It's great. Anyways, enjoy your Daytona 500. We'll be back next Tuesday night with more CORT Report. CORTRacing.com. That has been John Dragonetti. I'm David Amboys. This has been your CORT Report for February 19th, 2013.